Hello, welcome to our channel, Intimate Lens. This is Dr. Katz. Today we'll focus on orgasm, big or small. Interesting. Let's check it out. A husband of a former patient contacted us and expressed the following. I'm going to read. I still have not been able to give my wife sensual pleasure during sexual intimacy. I tried many suggestions mentioned in the books, as well as what you taught us, but her body just does not feel the sensation of pleasure that I expect. Is there anything I can do about it? Sounds like a reasonable question, but obviously let's see what else is there. So we summoned the couple over and we had a frank discussion. He explained again what his situation was, what he was thinking about. And then we turned to her and said, and you? What about you? And she said, and I'm looking at my notes, I'm having orgasms just fine. They're typically small orgasms, not necessarily big ones. But I'm having them. The orgasms are satisfying to me. They're satisfying to me, body and mind, she says. And then she said, I'm very happy. I'm sexually very, very satisfied. I am not quite sure where we have a problem over here. So the discussion continued, explaining the differences between male sexuality and female sexuality, the ejaculation that's typical to a male, the orgasm that is physiologically the same but is felt a bit differently between him and her, and the fact that not every orgasm is the same size. Some are mini, and some could be maxi, and some could be in the middle, and some people may experience always big ones, and some will experience always small ones. Some will barely even know if they have an orgasm. Speaking of a woman, a male would definitely know. But for the female, some may not even know she has had an orgasm until we point it out to her. So there is no one size fits all. So the husband took it in and then said, I realized that I probably shouldn't have put my body and my expectations into hers, which is a correct statement. To each their own. What really matters is that the couple engages in communication, that everybody gets to benefit from the sexual encounter, that everybody reaches their own satisfaction, whatever that may be, and that everybody speaks up their preferences and nobody feels left out or just doing a favor. Otherwise, we cannot impose our feeling or our perception of physical experience on the other person. And yes, orgasms could come in different sizes. And that husband took it in for a moment and said, you're right. I don't orgasm the same way every time. Exactly. It's precisely the point. But because an orgasm for a male is a much easier thing to identify, and the ejaculation that goes with it, it's not so with a female. So it's very easy to wonder, didn't she even have an orgasm? So we don't really support faking. But yes, the orgasm could be fleeting, could be mini, could be maxi, could be anything in the middle, as we said. As long as it's all good. Another moral of this case study is that sexuality is a personal matter, and expectations cannot be placed on the partner to feel a certain way, or comparison. Oh, Susie did it this way, so I expect you to do like Susie, or vice versa to the male. No, it is a personal matter. You have to take the relationship for what it is and the partner for what they are like and make the most of it with what they want and how they feel they would like it to happen. And sexual communication is extremely important. So speak to each other and make sure everybody is content. Hopefully we shed a light on another secretive aspect of sexuality that is so common yet hardly spoken about. Let us know if you have any questions. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.